Hello, my beauties. How are you all doing? It's so good to be here with all of you. And I just want to see what messages are coming through for all of you amazing and wonderful people. Okay, let's see. Let's see what shows up. Show me. Wow. Show me for my collective. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. Where did you go? Okay, I'm back. This reading is looking really good. Oof, I'm loving it. Okay. So let me show you what you got so far. The Four of Wands. This is my home, house, marriage, like celebrations, something aligning because it's 11, 11, 2, 2. You see that? So there's alignment happening in your life. Something is aligning, something is coming together, and something is like forming, which is very incredible. For some of you, you can buy your house finally. You have the devil here as well. So the devil can be a good sign too. It can be about passion. If there's anything that you're feeling like you have a passion about, you're passionate about, I do see that paying off. I see you receiving. You see a lot of like abundance. This is the Six of Pentacles. Money pouring in, wealth pouring in, generosity pouring in. So for some of you, if you've been trying to buy a home, this is the first message I'm getting. You're going to be able to do it. You're going to have the money to do it. The money is going to come in for you. And you're going to, your final, like your obsession, your passion, whatever you've been obsessing about, it's coming. And if it's not about a home, it can be about absolutely anything in your life. I do see whatever it is that you have been like working towards or wishing for or trying to manifest or thinking about all the time, like I want to achieve this goal. It is coming in a big way because you have this. It starts off with this. So everything is coming together to make that wish, that dream a reality. Okay, let's see what else. And look, at the bottom of the deck is the World. I love this card. This is a card of completion. This is the 10th card in the major arcana, and this is about, you see the circle, it's about something coming full circle. So whatever you have been working on, whatever you have been like, even if you've been doing a degree or you've been studying something or you've been, whatever it is, whatever you've been putting your effort into, or you've been working for a certain amount of time and putting in a certain amount of time at your job or wanting a promotion, it is coming. This is completion. You have finished. Okay, it's like, or you've been pregnant for 9 months and you have a baby in your hands. You're studying for 4 years and you have your diploma, your degree in your hands, or whatever it is. It's going to be in your hands. That is a beautiful card. Let's see what else we have here. This one came out earlier when I was doing a reading. This is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about feeling stuck or apathetic. Let's see why that came out. Show me. What is that about? Oh, I love this. Okay, what I'm seeing here is you're going to have so much wealth that anyone who's stuck in this kind of position, anyone who is, downtrodden, is giving up hope, is feeling like they just can't anymore. They don't know how to go forward and they've given up. Okay, I see that you're going to have so much in your hands that you're going to be able to help. You're going to be able to help the people who need your help. That is such a fantastic message, because what are we if we don't help, if we don't share, if we don't contribute, to somebody else's happiness when they're down and out? Who are we if we don't take the time to help somebody, in whatever capacity, however you can? Take the time today to make someone else's life better, even if it's a compliment, or it's, hey, you're doing a great job, or how lovely you look today. Anything that you can think of today, maybe whoever crosses your path, take the time to give them something, make them feel good, make them feel happy and good about themselves, because there's no greater gift. And what happens is we have the power to change the energy of this universe, because our one act of kindness, we drop it into somebody else's heart, their heart opens, they feel the joy, and then they want to do it for somebody else. And so this is what I see you all doing. You are going to shine. This is the Queen of Wands. And don't worry about gender. It doesn't matter how you identify, okay? If you're a human being, these are the qualities. She, or the Queen of Wands, let's say, is a card of that glow, that attractive energy, being able to pull things towards you. People are drawn to you, but you're going to use this for the good of mankind, and of who is around you and the people around you. You're going to radiate this glow, which is going to reach everyone who needs it, okay? And what you're going to do with your light is lighten up everywhere, lighten up everything you touch, lighten up every environment that you're in. And for some of you, if you're feeling like this, if you're feeling downtrodden, sad, stuck, like you just can't, and you're done and you're giving up, please don't give up, okay? Because this is who you are. You are the light, okay? You are the light. You are abundant, no matter how it seems. Trust and know that. And the more you focus on that, the more you understand your true wealth, your value. Sometimes we're covered up with a lot of pain. We need to dig deep and find that part of ourselves and light the match. Light it. You have to ignite your own flame within yourself. Sometimes nobody's coming. Sometimes nobody comes to help you. Sometimes, no matter how difficult life gets, you're like, there's nobody here. There's nobody here giving me the hand that I need, you know? But you need to understand that you are your own light giver. So give yourself that light, give yourself that burst within, you know. It's there, and you will see, you will be inspired, and you will do amazing things, okay? Now let's see. Let's end this. Sorry for a second. Okay. Now, okay, so let's see what else. Temperance. Temperance. There is a beautiful flow. There is an angel. There are angels, let's say. And what are angels? Angels are enlightened consciousness. You know, we don't have to think of them. Yes, sometimes they come in human form, no doubt about it. I've had many angels appear in my life, and you know, I've had instances where like I'll tell you a little story. So I was at the airport, and I was going to London. This was many years ago, and I was on an Air India flight which had been overbooked, okay? Now the line was extending out of the airport, and where I was standing, even though I had a full paid ticket and everything, there was no chance that I could have gotten on that flight. And people were like fuming and angry and upset, and they were like, what is this, and how can they do this, and we have confirmed seats, and how can you overbook like this? They were so angry out of nowhere, and all I was doing was just standing in that line. But what I did is I stopped and I prayed, and I said, I know that I'm always in the consciousness of divine love, and if I'm in the conscious of divine love, I can only be in the place I'm meant to be, in the perfect place. And I trust that the law of this universe, of this incredible source of my being, will only protect, love, and take care of me. And I had some other very inspired thoughts, which I can't remember today, but my you know, that's what I'm telling you. My consciousness lit up, my heart lit up, and I became connected to that abundant ever presence, which will never let you down. I never say never, and I always say never, but for this I will say never, because is without fail, it is there for you. And I just said, I'm going to be still and know that I am in that divine flow. I am connected, and I am always in my right place. And out of nowhere, I tell you, out of nowhere, this man starts approaching me, and he came towards me and he said, "Ma'am, please follow me." I got so frightened. I thought, oh my gosh, what have I done? Have I done something? Because, with security, even though you've done nothing, you still get nervous. And he said, "Just follow me, ma'am." So I was really frightened and I just started following him. And he was walking, and then he went to this other counter, okay? And I just stood behind him, and he said, "Go ahead, ma'am. You check in at this counter." What? So he took me out of that line where if I had stood there, I would never have gotten on the flight. Not at all. He took me to another counter, and I never asked anybody or nothing. He just came out of nowhere, took me to the other counter, and I went there. They checked me in. I was on the flight, and all the other people, God bless them, a lot of them didn't get on. But I also know that they were in their right place. There's a good reason why they didn't get on. Now, I asked the security as I checked in. I had looked at the name of the person and I had said, "I want to thank this man who came to me, and can you please..." So they went on their walkie-talkie and they asked, "This is the name of the person, and we want you to, this lady wants to thank him." And they asked several people on their walkie-talkies, and there was no such man. There was no such person. I get goosebumps to this day. So I know that was an angel in the form of a human that came to me and took me to where I needed to go. It was a miracle. And these things happen. They've happened to me. This is one story. I can tell you so many. Let me know if you want to know more stories. I will do a series of them, of all the miracles that I've seen in my life. And yeah, I got on that flight, and that entire trip was like I had been held in this cloud and I was floating around. So many miracles happened to me on that trip. I cannot tell you. Just incredible. I'm so tempted to tell you one more story, but I will tell that story another time about that trip. There were so many, okay? Actually, I'm going to tell you one more because I feel like I might forget and not tell you later on. And so I'll tell you one more story. So I was supposed to meet my friend there, and back in the day, there was just telephones where you called on an actual phone connected to the wall. And I had my friend's number, and that's it. And she was in boarding school with me, really close, and I was going to meet her. So I got there and I called that number, and it was the wrong number. And I was so sad because I had to meet my friend, and I didn't really know too many people at that time, and I was counting on that, and she was connected to all my other friends and had their numbers. And so I started praying again, and prayer is very powerful. And I was praying that, I am always accompanied by the consciousness of the divine, the Christ consciousness, the Buddha consciousness. And in that consciousness, I can never be alone. I am surrounded by infinite love, and my companion is the Christ or the Buddha, or whoever you want to think of, or Krishna or Ram, or I don't know, whoever you think is, or Allah, or whoever. Okay, for me they're all the same. Every type, that's that consciousness which is all the same. So, and if I missed out any religion, and don't worry, everybody's included, okay, because it's all one. It's just a loving intelligence that is with us always. And I just prayed like that, and I was feeling very sad in my heart because I was all alone, and I was just walking around the streets by myself in London and doing everything by myself. But I kept on holding on to the fact that I am never alone, that I'm always, my hand is held by that loving presence. And so I was standing at the tube in London, the trains, and I kept on thinking these things, and suddenly I hear someone calling me, and they were like, "Shilpu, Shilpu, Shilpu." So my really close friends and family call me Shilpu. And so was like, no, no, they can't be calling me. Like, I don't know anybody here. And then the voice started getting louder and louder. It come closer and closer. And then I turned back. And guess who it was? It was the friend that I could not get through to on that number. And you know, she lived in another town in Reading, so she didn't live in London. And she had come down for one day. One day. And that one day, I was at the same tube station as her and my other friend whose number, she was going to give me. Can you believe that? Believe it, because that is what happens when you connect to that divine consciousness, which will never let you down. And there she was, and we were so happy. We were like hugging and yelling in the in the tube station. Everyone was like, what is going on? But it was such a glorious manifestation and demonstration of true spiritual understanding. And no matter how it seems, holding on to that understanding, holding on to that truth, that fact, that you are always in the presence of divine love. And in that presence, you can never be out of place, you can never be alone, you can never be rejected, you can never be less than, you can never be poor, you can, all those things. It includes everything you will ever need and want. And so this is the beauty of shifting your consciousness, consciously remembering who you are. Okay, so I thought I wanted to share that story with you. I hope it inspired you all. I hope you got something out of it, because truly there is another way. We are not stuck, and we don't have to be stuck, and we don't have to stay where we are. We can change it, not by wanting from the outside, or you help me from the outside, just aligning your consciousness to the truth of your being. When you align, you're connected to the highway of spirit. You are then on the right road. You're not like struggling. You are then connected, and everything aligns for you. It takes work though, because your ego doesn't want you to do it. Your limited beliefs don't want you to break through, but you can break through, and you have to constantly work at it. So there are times in my life where I feel lazy sometimes. I don't feel like praying. I'm like, no, I just wanted to work out. But then I have to start. I have to say no. You've got to realign yourself. You've got to reconnect, understand that you are in this frequency, and raise your frequency. How do you raise your frequency? You pray. And prayer is not, oh God, please give me this. Oh God, please give me that. That's not prayer. That is not prayer. And that is the sad thing today, that everyone goes to a temple or a church or wherever they're going, or a mosque, and they're saying, please give me this, please give me that, instead of all you need to do when you go into any of these places. So you don't have to go anywhere. You can just sit here and say, thank you there, and I trust and know that you are here. The presence of love is here, and that I am a part of that. And realigning yourself to the truth of your being, and giving gratitude, truly giving gratitude for everything that you have right now. Okay? Think of like whatever you have right now, whatever your circumstance, gratitude is the most incredible, powerful thing. And you keep on and on giving gratitude till you feel better. Okay, so I'm going to end on this note, on this beautiful note. Just know, wherever you are right now, just understand the truth of your being. You are abundant. You are this divine consciousness. You are a part of this divine love. You're a piece of that sunlight. And stop hiding. Stop being sad. Get up and claim your truth, your power, and you will see a shift. It's up to you to shift your life. Shift, and know that there is a divine grace watching over you, loving you, protecting you, providing for you every second of every breath that you take and you breathe out, every single one. Okay, my darlings, take care of yourselves. I'm sending you all my love, my blessings, peace, joy, fulfillment. Know it, feel it, understand it. You are worthy, you deserve, you are beautiful, you are powerful, and you are this universe, which is an abundant and incredible place. Okay, please do like, my darlings, do subscribe, and do share if you enjoyed this video. Take care, all my love.